identification round includes pictures, shapes, and colors. Pictures in the sense pictures of living and non-living things, animals, table, chair, etc. Objects, plants, colors, etc. The second round is the alphabet round. Alphabet round, sometimes we show an alphabet or a letter, and we ask the student to say it aloud. Or sometimes we give a one letter and we'll ask the child to say what comes before or after. So it is nothing much to do with the words or something. It is just a matter of repeating or even recalling what he has learned from letter A to Z. That's the alphabet round. Then round 3 is the numeral round. We have included digits from 1 to 50. We show them a figure or a digit and we'll ask the child to read it aloud. So that is numeral round. And sometimes we may ask what comes after 10 or what comes before 9, etc. Nothing more than that. So what we expect is a child must be familiar with different numerals. Okay. And the next one is a rhymes round, rhymes. So this is where we test the child's ability to say something clearly, pronouncing, or even recalling, his capacity of memorizing things and delivering it properly like a song. That's meant to test the fluency as well, pronunciation, and the confidence. That's all. Then the last round is round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th round. That is speaking round. Speaking meaning we ask the child very simple questions. Maybe what's the name of your father or mother or sister, name of the school, name of an object, something very simple. Only speaking is involved. I think the child will be able to do the basic things. So these are the 5 sections we have included. It depends on the time. Maybe if we have less number and we may include all the 5 sections, or if the number is more, we might reduce 1 or 2 sections depending on the time and the availability. Then we go to the category 2. Category 2 includes grades 1 and 2, grade 1 or grade 2. In other words, standard 1 and standard 2. We have included 5 sections there. So category 1 and 2 have only 5 sections, 5 rounds. And category 2, first round is the identification rounds. So this identification rounds includes body parts, objects, animals, birds, etc. We show them the picture. So they have to identify and say which animal or which bird it is. Round 2 is the offspring round. Offspring round meaning young ones of animals. Young ones, maybe what do you call the young one of a dog? Similarly, all these questions are taken mostly from the book, textbook. Almost all, nearly 60 to 70%. And there will be questions from outside as well. So never be under the never believe that all the questions will be from the text. So this is actually, we have to encourage the child to look for something beyond the classrooms, beyond the text. That is the reason why we have included a few questions from outside as well. So don't complain that this is not given in the text. Naturally, teachers may have a question why these questions are not taken from the text. Okay, so we would like to go a little bit beyond that. So number 1, identification. Number 2, offspring round. Round number 3 is shelter round. Shelter means where an animal or a bird lives. So we show them the animal, or sometimes we show them the picture and we'll tell what exactly it is. That is round number 3. And round number 4 is spelling round. Spelling, I think grade 1 and 2 students will be able to say a word that consists of 3 to 4 letters. We are not going to give lengthy, complicated, tongue-twisting words. No way. We'll give them simple words and we will ask them, okay, spell the word table, for instance, spell the word desk, common things which they are familiar with. Okay, that's the 4th round. And the 5th round is speaking round. Speaking means we expect them to say a few sentences about the topic we get, not the topic exactly, maybe an object. You can say a few sentences about your school or about your parent, about your home, about your pet, about your food, simple things which they are familiar with. So these are the 5 rounds we go by. Category 2, please note, grade 1 and 2 students are included. Round 1, identification round. Round 2, offspring round. Round 3, shelter round. Round 4, spelling round. Round 5, speaking round. Okay, so I think 1 and 2, category 1 and 2 is over. Now let's move to
sir, one second.
okay.
I think this is the time for category 1 and 2. Now, if the parents are having any queries, they can clear it, sir.
That's right.
So I was having a text message was here. Is it overall oral category 1 and 2?
I think overall, yes, completely oral. Yeah, that's right. Nothing written there.
Yeah, we have informed already it will be oral only. So
Oral.
how sir explained like that, we will be asking.
Evaluation schedule. That's, I think, teacher, what can you say about the evaluation? I mean,
yeah, when is the evaluation schedule start? Anyway, we are planning to conduct the competitions will be on 23rd and 24th because we are having strength is more in the lower classes. So we need to start from 23rd onwards. Within one day, we cannot complete it. So we will be planning like that. Evaluation schedule start, everything we will be sending to you 2 days before the competition. Okay, and the timing also, time slot also we will be sending to you. So category 1 and 2, we will be having 6 groups. Each group 10 to 15 students will be there. So we will be, the sir will be asking questions to them orally, and after that we will be, our judges will be arranging the points also accordingly. Anyway, we will be having more than 60 students. So within these 6 groups, we will be conducting and we will be evaluating the students also. And the result will be announced after 2 days together. Okay, everything we will be informing through the group itself. So you can just go through the groups by the time. And I think I have cleared all the category wise also. But still, if you have any corrections, you can contact us personally. And some of the students didn't get the study material. That also we have cleared almost, and we have sent the track record also. Almost it's ready. Most of them, 90% of them have got the study materials also. Thank you.
And about the elimination.
Sorry?
About the elimination round, I mean, how to choose the finalists. That's what
okay.
they are asking. Yeah.
Yeah, that you can inform, sir.
We will inform them. I think we'll choose, or we will have only one round. What they are asking is, do we have any preliminary round and final round?
Yeah, we will be having the selection round, sir. First section will be the selection round.
That's
selection round. Anyway, we will be conducting the competition, and from that we will be selecting the students. The selected students will be having the final round also.
That's right.
Selection round will be there.
Yes,
okay.
And the program will be on Zoom platform, and there will be selection round. In the sense, there will be a few questions asked so that we can choose the potential candidate for the final round. Okay, so somebody has asked for the different rounds. Once again, I'm going over the category 1 and 2. Once again, if you have missed out, you may just note down. Category 1 includes LKG and UKG students. Round 1, identification round. First 3 rounds will be just saying the answer. Well, all questions will be oral. Just in case you have further doubts, you can contact a teacher as well. After this program, we can send messages and she'll be answering some of your queries. But let me just go through the major rounds here. Category 1, because I am getting so many questions here. What is the date of selection round? I think all such things will be informed. I'm concerned with only.
By 20th, I will be sending all the details to you. 23rd and 24th of May will be the competition dates. Okay.
Teacher, I think they are asking for, you can send the rounds, any other electronic means, you can use any electronic means.
I'll be sending the messages, sir. After the program, I'll be sending in the group itself all the rounds. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think that will clarify most of their doubts.
Yes.
And the rounds, preliminary and the final round. So I think I have gone through category 1 and 2.
Sir, I'll just go through the questions and I'll answer the questions. You can just clear the answers otherwise. Okay. So the next one, spelling for numbers are needed. Spellings for numbers are needed. Yeah, in the numeral round, we will be asking the numbers also. Sometimes the questions will be coming from that also.
Yeah.
Next, or just identification of numbers before, after. That also will be there. We will be giving a number and we will be asking what comes before, after, over the count according to the level of the student. Suppose in the category 1, we will be asking the numeral round like that one. Okay. And could you explain category 1, first round and second round again? As sir explained already now. Exam will be online. Yes, we have informed exam will be online. All rounds happens on the same day for category. Yeah, suppose if you are selecting category 1 in 1 is on 23rd, means all the rounds will be happening at that date, sir.
Okay,
next,
somebody.
Will the contest be held over Zoom? Yes, it will be conducting on Zoom itself. Will there be any elimination round in between? Yes, we have informed. The elimination means selection round will be there. Selected students only we will be inviting for the final round. Okay. If the child is not understanding the questions asked by sir, can we help them to understand for category 1? No, parents cannot help. We will be explaining to the students in Malayalam or Hindi or English, whatever it is. The parents must be silent in this one. And rhymes from BTAG book will come. Yes, rhymes they can utilize from BTAG or
outside.
BTAG. Otherwise, you can select any rhymes. Okay, not from BTAG itself. The child is suitable for which one? Confident for which rhyme? The child can select that one, because once what we are checking is the child's pronunciation, the child's presentations, and like that. Okay.
Fine.
And can you provide a list of probable topics for speech topic for stage 2? Sir, speech topics, what to say?
Very, very simple day-to-day activities surrounding a child. I mean, it's not something that's going to test your GK or extra information. Something social, familial, and something related to schools, surroundings, etc. Not a big one.
Okay, sir. Next, category 1 and category 2 will be conducted separately. Yes, category 1 is LKG and UKG. It will be conducting in one section, and the next one, category 2, grade 1 and 2, it will be separately only. First 3 rounds will be just saying the answer, or do they have to spell it as well? Some of the rounds, sir will be asking the spelling. According to their level only, we will be asking the questions. Okay. What's the date of selection round and final round? It will be on 23rd and 24th.
Okay.
Okay, sir, I think we have explained most of them.
That's right.
Please forward all rounds. Okay, we'll be sending all the rounds details in the group itself today. Any other queries?
Well, I think spelling for numerals, they'll be asked only one by one, or in a journal. They have to raise their hand, and I think we can ask the one by one.
Yeah, I'll be asking them. Salam, sir, you can unmute. Okay, now you can unmute and speak. Parents, you can unmute it. Okay, parents or students, please.
Hello, ma'am. This is Mayuri here,
Yes,
Ahan Mathur's mom. Am I audible to everyone?
yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Ma'am, I just wanted to know how long would the session last? Approximately, what would be the timeline?
Ma'am, this is suppose category 1 means we will be having 10 or 15 students in a group. It will take 1 hour to complete that round. So
Or
that the name list I will be sending on 20th. Okay.
okay, and the questions would be asked individually to each student, or it would be the question asked and then the students have to raise their hands, or
No. Individually, we will be giving the chess numbers also, ma'am. So
all
they
right,
can give the answers individually only. Each
all
child
right,
will be getting time. Okay. Thank
sure.
you.
Thank you.
Any other? Brajesh Bala?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. This is Ahana Gaur's mother speaking.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I wanted to know, is there is a time duration for particular question?
Yeah, we will be giving time duration according to the child's level. Once we start category 1 and 2, we'll be having more time. So we will be convey the questions and we will be making them to understand that. If the child knows the answer, we will be giving time to give the answers also. Okay.
Okay. And if the child does not understand your question in English, will you be explaining the same
Yeah,
question in
we
Hindi?
will be explaining English, Malayalam or Hindi or whatever language they are using. So we will be explaining to them. Okay, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Parents must be silent because we can hear the Zoom voice. So please make it sure that the parents are not supposed to explain to students. That's all.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. And the timings for the competition will be given to us later?
Yeah, that everything we will be giving. The time slot will be giving by 20th. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. It will be in the group. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Any other queries?
Ma'am, Mayuri here again. One more question. Is it going to be a video Zoom call or it would be non-video?
Zoom meeting only, ma'am. Zoom link. We will be providing the Zoom link and we will be giving the chess numbers. We will be calling one by one. The remaining students, that means 15 students are there in a group, means the remaining students will be silent and we will be giving chance to only that child to speak.
Yeah, and the child has to keep the video on or without video?
Video must be on. Video,
All right.
then only we will come to know the child's movement, her lip movement, her body movements, everything. From that, we can understand that the child is giving answer by herself or himself.
All right. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, for category 1, whether they have to say the spellings of the numbers also, like ONE1, TWO2, like that, whether they have to.
Till number 50, till number 50, we will be planning to ask. So maybe we'll be asking the questions accordingly.
Yeah, spellings also will be asked or only before and after the number for category 1?
Spelling, I don't.
Spelling,
Spelling is not very much important. I think the child is too young to identify the spelling. So we are interested in getting the child speaking. Speaking is important, not the spelling. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So I just wanted to clarify as to category 2 during the speech round. How much are they supposed to speak on a particular topic? Is there
Well, we will give him 1 minute or a few seconds. So within that minute, he can just say a few sentences with a beginning, a middle, and an end. For example, what's the type of food you like most? So the child say, well, the food I like is biryani. The reasons are 1, 2, 3, and then conclude. That's it. Simple as that.
Thank you, sir.
It's not I'm not going to test their international affairs or other knowledge, etc. Simple. Okay, thank you. Can we move?
Any other doubts?
Ma'am, സംശയമായ
Yes, ma'am. Books already അയച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. സ്റ്റഡി മെറ്റീരിയൽ അയച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. മോളുടെ പേര് ആഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ.
മാം പിന്നെ മാം ഈ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന പിക്ചേഴ്സ് ഇല്ലേ അത് ടെസ്റ്റിന്റെ അകത്തുള്ളതായിരിക്കും അല്ലെ പുറത്തുനിന്നുള്ളതും കാണോ?
Most
Maybe.
probably from the textbook. 70% will be from the textbook, but some pictures will be from outside. Whether the child
Outside.
knows about the surroundings, he or she can answer according to their levels. Questions only we will be asking for that. Okay.
ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് മാം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് മലയാളത്തിലായിരിക്കോ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലായിരിക്കോ?
English.
ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ആണ് മാം. മനസ്സിലായില്ല എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ മലയാളത്തിലോ ഹിന്ദിയിലോ കൂടി കുട്ടിക്ക് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കും. കുട്ടിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവുന്ന എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the child has to give the answer.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes.
Will there be a separate rounds for the selection round and final round? In separate?
Yes, ma'am. Separate rounds will be there.
Okay.
Most probably we'll be asking 3 rounds or 4 rounds for the selection round. From
Yeah.
there, the best ones we'll be selecting, and for that, the selected students will be asking the remaining rounds.
Remember, that's it.
And actually, my son knows only Telugu. He don't know Hindi or Malayalam. So,
Okay. Okay.
and he's in nursery actually. Unknowingly, I gave his name for LKG.
No.
Because next academic year he will be LKG. So I thought the exam will be maybe in the next
Okay.
academic year. So we have to register like that. I gave the name. So
Okay,
what I
madam.
have to- Yes, sir.
నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతాను అన్నమాట.
Okay, okay, okay.
నాకు తెలుగు వచ్చు.
Okay, okay. So then no problem. Thank you.
చాలా మటుకు కొంచెం వచ్చు మాట, జాదా రాదు.
Okay, no,
ఎక్కువ
no
రాదు.
problem. He'll manage. He knows English little bit,
Okay.
but he's not too familiar because
No,
he just completed his pre-KG.
పర్వాలేదండి, తెలుగులో
Okay.
మాట్లాడుతున్నాను.
Sir, one more question coming
Yes.
here.
Yes, please.
Mayuri here again.
Yes.
What is the end outcome of this entire competition? I mean, if the child wins, what is he going to be given a certificate or further exam or further evaluation for something advanced?
Ma'am, the child will be getting certificates, medals, and the winners will be getting the cash prize too. And we'll be sending there to the concerned schools. We'll be informing you also, and then that certificates and medals will be going to the concerned schools also. Thank you.
Correct.
And the spell champion will be getting the cash prize.
Whether the
Ma'am,
certificate will be for all the participants, ma'am, or only for the winners?
So certificates are for all the participants. So those who are participating for the spell challenge, they will be getting the certificates. According to the points, they will be getting the gold medal or silver medal. And the spell champion will be receiving the cash prizes. So everyone will be getting that certificates. And according to that, the medals also. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ma'am, one more thing. For category 2, the first 3 rounds are identifying rounds and all those things, no? So, do they have to spell the words in the first 3 rounds, or is it just in the 4th round?
Identification round, I think they don't have to spell the word. Offspring round, no. Just say the word only. They don't have to spell. Spelling round is round number 4. That is spelling round. The rest, no spelling is required. I hope it's clear.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Fine.
Sir, do we have the pronunciation round or phonics round?
Phonics round.
So like the child have to tell the sound or the phonic sound for any alphabet or for any word.
The category 1 and 2, we did not give the pronunciation round, sir. It starts from category 3.
Category 3 onwards.
Because last meeting we heard that we have the pronunciation round for category 2. So I
2.
just thought asking, yeah.
The speaking round will definitely will be judging the child's ability to pronounce the words, but not specifically because it is too young to introduce that. That's the reason why I have put it aside. Because
so in spelling round also, they just need to tell the spelling alone, not the sound.
That's right. We can even judge the child's pronunciation even while spelling the letters. No problem. But I mean, as you are talking about phonology and phonetics, we are not very much keen on that in the first 2 categories, category 1 and 2. But when it comes to 3, we concentrate on that.
Okay. So it's not for kids category 2.
Kids category, no, because they are too young to identify the symbols and other things. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sir, actually, he has a doubt. The kid has a doubt. Like in the body parts in the
Okay.
picture, the face and the head are same in the picture in the given in the book. So he has a doubt, like he has to say whether the face or it's a head. Whenever
No,
he studies, he has the doubt.
if he identifies the face, that's okay.
Okay.
Because
Yep.
that comes anyway. We'll be definitely helping the child. I mean, not we are not interested in punishing or even.
Okay, sir. Whenever he studies, he asks the
Yeah,
doubt. So I thought of
let
just
him.
asking. Okay, sir.
No,
Thank you
no
so much.
problem.
Thank you.
You know, our interest is whether the child is able to follow what we say and understands what he says. That's all. Nothing more than that. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
മാം മാം സംശയമായ പിന്നെ മാം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഹലോ
പറഞ്ഞോളൂ പറഞ്ഞോളൂ
മാം ഇത് മോളെ LKG-യിലാണ് അപ്പം മറ്റേ ഓറൽ ആയിരിക്കോ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്നതൊക്കെ ഓറൽ അല്ല സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് പറയണോ
ഇല്ല it will be oral. Category 1 no category 1 it will be oral please.
Category 2 spelling ഉണ്ടാവും.
മാം പിന്നെ 1 to 50 വരെ ഉള്ളത് അത് നമ്പർ എല്ലാ നമ്പറും അങ്ങനെ കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് അല്ലേ ഇടയ്ക്കും മറക്കായിരിക്കുമല്ലേ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്
asking in between ഇടയ്ക്കായിരിക്കും കേട്ടോ.
ഓക്കെ മാം ഓക്കെ ഇല്ല ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇതിനെ കുറിച്ചൊന്നും അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അപ്പൊ എങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കണം എന്നൊന്നും അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ അതുകൊണ്ടാ ചോദിച്ചത്.
No problem. Once it's over, I think from that schools offline we have conducted already. Offline ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ക്ലിയർ ആവും കേട്ടോ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓഫ്ലൈൻ തന്നെ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും.
ഓക്കെ മാം.
Any other question? I think, teacher, there was somebody who was asking about the further programs for their children, if any. I think, shall I answer that question?
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir, please.
If you are through with the spell challenge and if you are interested in sending the child to the next level or something, well, I can introduce to you another language provider, that is Seed English. So we train the children from grade 4 to 12. That has nothing to do with this competition. That is for students who would like to learn more in the higher classes, maybe from grade 4 to 12. So that will be taken care of later, and that is entirely different. It has nothing to do with the spell bee challenge. I hope it's clear. Thank you. Teacher, can we go to the category 3?
Yes, I think now 10:35. So I hope category 1 and 2, most of your doubts are cleared. Now, if you have any doubts, you can contact us in between through WhatsApp. And parents can support your children to learn. And okay. And if you have any doubt, you can contact us personally and we can clear it. Okay, now this is only the question answer queries section. We can clear your queries only. Teaching will not be practical only within this short span of time. So you can check if you have any doubts, sir or me we will be clearing the doubts. Okay, thank you. I think we can go to category 3, 4, and 5. Sir, you can start from category 3.
Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, shall we leave, ma'am, now for category 1 and 2?
If you want, you can leave, or if you wanted to know about the remaining sections, you can. And whatever, no issues.
You can stay on as well as you wish. No problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now category 3 is ready, sir. Rounds.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes,
That's
sir,
right.
please.
Okay, so for the attention of those students who belong to grade 3, 4, 5, we call it as category 3. So they are the students from class 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we have about 7 rounds for them. The first round will be spelling round. I say the word and the child has to write down, or even, I think since there is no means of reading it, what they have written, they have to spell the word orally. Okay, spelled. Say, for example, when I ask book, the child should say B-O-O-K. Likewise, I hope it's clear. Second round is called suffix round. Suffix meaning what we add to the beginning of a root word. And by the way, I must tell you that a word has got 3 parts. A word has got 3 parts. Remember, what we add to the main word is called root word or base word. And the first part is called suffix. The last part is called, prefix and suffix. Prefix is what comes first, suffix what comes after. I give you an example. Certain, that's a word, certain, C-E-R-T-A-I-N. And if I ask the child to add something to the end of the word, he must say or she must say certainty, certainly, L-Y-T-Y. I hope you understand. That is suffix sound. Suffix means what comes after, what is added to the end of a word. Able, for example, I'll give you one more word, able. The child should say ability. So L-I-T-Y is added. What you add to the word is called suffix. I hope it's clear. That's the second round. Third, anagram round. What is anagram? Teacher, want to explain to that? Anagram.
Anagram round means the same. We will be using the letters and we have to make a meaningful another word. Suppose T, T-E-A. Can you make another word from that T?
Eat.
Anyone? Eat. So E-A-T. Yes, so like that, it will be 3-letter word or 4-letter or 5-letter words according to the students' category means it will be changing.
Okay,
so
that's
like
right.
that, we will be making the new words. Okay.
No, it's not changing. You should not use the past tense or present tense. Whatever we give, suppose there is a letter called file, F-I-L-E. So you make another meaningful word using the same number of letters. Life becomes file, file becomes life. Likewise, I hope it is clear. That is anagram round. The third is proverb round. Proverb means normal, simple proverbs, what we use in our day-to-day conversation, like the early bird, then the child should say, catches the worm. Slow and steady, the child should say, wins the race. Simple as that, proverb. Okay, I hope it's clear. That's the third, spelling round, suffix round, anagram round, and the fourth is proverb round. The next one is singular and plural. That is the fifth round, singular and plural. Not always a word becomes plural when you add S. For example, if you say cactus, it becomes cacti. Syllabus becomes syllabi or syllabuses, likewise. So, singular and plural. Sometimes I give the singular, the child has to say the plural form. Sometimes I give the plural form, the child has to say the singular form. I hope it's clear. And the sixth round is speaking round. Speaking round, I think we'll give you maybe a small topic, a small occasion, a small situation. So how we want to say, we want to know how the child is using the vocabulary, the words, the tone, pronunciation, fluency, grammar, all those things are involved there. So it's not a difficult one, very simple one. Something related to their school, house, society, and other things. Slightly, a little more than that of category 1 and 2, it's not a difficult one. The child should be able to speak for maybe a few seconds or a minute. That's important. And when you train your child, make sure to speak audibly, clearly, using the appropriate words in simple language. We don't want complicated, difficult words. That's not the criteria by which we analyze or even examine a student's ability in speaking the language. We want the child to be simple, intelligible, and focusing on the topics. That's all. Nothing more than that. And we need a informal language, not a formal language, informal English. As you make somebody understand what you think of fast food, what do you think of computer, what do you think of AI, etc. Okay, that is speaking round. Then 7, pronunciation round. Pronunciation, we really take care of pronunciation there. First time, we just give a word written, and that word should be pronounced appropriately. We might ask you, what is the, how do you pronounce this particular word? Is it a noun or a verb? Pronunciation can change the meaning of a word depending how you use it. Sometimes you use it as noun, sometimes you use it as verb. So the child must be able to use it. And pronunciation, we take care of the clarity, accent, stress, and what else? Word by word. I'm not talking about the whole sentence, simple words. Day-to-day life, there are certain words that we do not pronounce properly. All those words will be there, and there'll be some new additions as well. So once again, category 3, we have students from class 3, 4, and 5. And the rounds are, first round, spelling round. Okay, when I say the word, the child has to spell it properly. Second is a suffix round. I say a word and he has to modify the end part of the word. That is what is added to the end of the word. Okay. Then the third is anagram round. We give a word and he has to shuffle it and make another meaningful word out of that. Number 4 is proverb round. Proverb, do they have to say which rule is being used, singular or plural? When I say singular, naturally I will ask them, what is the plural form of it? Or the child has to say. He has to understand. Okay, right. Proverb round, that's quite easy. As I just mentioned, either I will say the second part or the first part and he has to fill up. It's as simple as that. It's not very difficult. Then is a speaking round. Speaking round tests the ability, confidence, vocabulary, stress, intelligibility. All these things will be there. Simple as possible. Don't pretend, Teach them how to speak naturally. Only talking about what you know and about the topic. And the last one, that is 7th round, is pronunciation. I'll give a word, then he has to pronounce it properly. Maybe noun, adjective, adverb, etc. I hope it's clear. So, teacher, we are through with category 3.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Shall we move to category 4?
Sir, I think we can explain category 3, 4, 5, and after that we can give it time to parents.
Fine. Okay, those who are, concentrating on category 4. Category 4 includes grade 6, 7, and 8. In other words, class 6, 7, and 8 students. We begin with the spelling round. Spelling round. Okay, I pronounce the word, they have to say the spelling. Right? Second round is called anagram, just as I mentioned earlier. A 3-letter word or a 4-letter word, or that will be given, and within that 10 seconds or 8 seconds, the time we decide, then he has to shuffle it and make another meaningful word using the same number of letters. Right? Okay. Then the new entrant here is category round 3. We call it as portmanteau words. Portmanteau words it's a modern trend. Because nowadays, new words are being added. For example, when I was a child, I knew the meaning of mouse as the young one of a rat. But today, if I say mouse, the idea that comes to the children's mind is something to do with computer. So that's one example. So portmanteau words are another variety. 2 words forged, mixed, connected together to develop a third one. I hope you understand. 2 words. For example, breakfast, lunch. So we have a new word being used all over the world. Brunch. Breakfast, BR is taken, and lunch, UNCH, brunch. So such words are important. I hope you understand. Simple as that. Okay, portmanteau words. Then comes the 4th one is the proverb round. Proverb given. I mean, little advanced, because they are in 6, 7, and 8. So we also take into consideration the difficulty level as well. So we will be going a little higher than the grade 3. Now you are in 6, 7, and 8. So the difficulty level or the proverb we choose will be a little higher than that of the grade 3 or category 3. And now round 5 is pronunciation round. We show certain words and the child has to pronounce it within that time given to him or her. Then number 6, synonym and antonym round. Synonym and antonym round. When I say available, yes. When I say available, what is the opposite? Unavailable. So synonym and antonym, it will be a mixture there. Sometimes synonym, sometimes antonym. So be familiar with all those words that are given in the book. And as I mentioned earlier, there will be questions from outside as well. So never imagine that all the questions will be taken from the textbook. No, 60 to 70% and 30% will be from outside. So our interest, the purpose of that is to create an interest in the child to develop himself or herself so that he will read books, he will browse, he will watch television, good programs, he will follow the language. Okay, that's the purpose. So synonym and antonym is the 6th round. And the last round is speaking. Speaking round. Speaking round here, I think I will give you a little higher topic. Why do you think that something is good or bad? Why? So he has to defend, sometimes argue, sometimes express their opinion, sometimes talking about the advantages and disadvantages. So that will be there. It's simple as that. But make sure when you train your children, there must be a beginning. Beginning means introduction. Then followed by supporting details, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, within not more than 1 minute maximum, okay, or 2 minutes maximum, depending on the time, because if we have time, we will allow the child to speak on, no problem. And a concluding sentence, this is what we expect. Or let the child be fluent, not being nervous, choosing the simple vocabulary, expressing his mind or her mind, okay? I hope it's clear. So category 4, I will go over once again, includes grade 6, 7, and 8. Okay, the first round will be spelling round. Second round will be anagram. Third round will be portmanteau words. Number 4 will be proverb round. Number 5, pronunciation round. Number 6, synonym and antonym. Number 7, speaking. Okay, now questions. Component in the category 3, like a speech of a dialogue with examiner. Dialogue with examiner, no, that's question answer. I would like to give a simple topic. Okay, that's much better. Instead of the conversation, yeah. Leaving the child to express himself. He can speak what he likes, no problem.
Any other queries? I think sir explained the category 5 also, no sir?
4, 3 and
Excuse me,
4.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I didn't get book now. I didn't get book for my daughter actually, and I paid When will I get the book?
Who is asking, ma'am? May I know the name of the child?
Name of the child is Jivanta Jain.
I think she has joined last, no? She has registered last.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have sent already, ma'am. I think within 2 days you'll be getting, and we'll be sending the track record also to you. Okay. We have
Okay.
sent,
Thank you so
already.
much, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Go on, please.
Can he write down? Sir, they're asking, will we give a couple of time for children to think about the topic?
I think we can give them. It's okay. No problem. No problem. We will give them a minute or two. Oh,
So just a small query about the pronunciation round. If you
okay.
can- yeah. So if you say a word, then this child would end up repeating the word, right? I mean, if you say certainly, so
No,
and you are,
I'm not going to pronounce it. We have already created the what do you call it? We have already typed it. The word will appear on the monitor.
oh, okay. So yeah, thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
then he will pronounce it. If I pronounce it, then it's the
Yeah,
chance.
I was a little confused how you'd go for
Oh,
that. Yes, thank you.
yes,
Yeah.
that's right. It's already made. It has been made already. Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome. Any other queries? Yeah. Any other queries, or shall we go to the category 5?
I think better we can complete category 5 also, sir.
Okay, that's right. We assume that we have answered reasonably all your queries, and we are moving on to the category 5. Category 5 is the last. That includes students from class 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 classes. It includes, first round is round 1, spelling round. I pronounce the word. They have to write down the spelling. Second, pronunciation round. Pronunciation round. A word will be appearing on the monitor and the child has to pronounce it. Number 3, synonym and antonym. Synonym and antonym. Similar words and opposite words. That's round number 3. Round number 4, idioms and phrases. Idioms and phrases. Idioms, maybe will you ask for vowels, affricates, fricates? Well, I'm not very particular about at this stage. That goes into the rudiments of phonology. I would like to linger on the on the periphery. If the child is able to speak a word clearly, that's enough. If I go to the other things, the different, phonological variations, then problem for the child may not be conversant with that. So we want to go take it simply. Right. Okay. So word pronunciation is more important rather than, and the next one is synonym and antonym. That's round number 3. Teacher, I have since the teacher is asking, I think, can we give them the phonological symbols to identify? Will it be better?
It's in the textbooks, study material. I think we can.
We can, I think, because they are in grade 9, 10, 11. So
yes,
there must be. I think, teacher, please note that we might include the pronunciation, the symbols as well, phonetics, scripts as well. Phonetic scripts.
Okay, sir.
Phonetic scripts. Okay. If there are no words, we will include the phonetic scripts. Simple. I mean, I don't want to be tough with the children. I want to go light. Choosing the basic or the rudimentary information. That's it. Phonetic symbols or phonetic scripts can be included. And together with the words, sometimes phonetic symbols. How do you pronounce if you see such a symbol in the dictionary? That is a very simple question. That's quite easy, I hope. So category 1, spelling. Category 2, pronunciation. Category 3, synonym and antonym once again. Synonym and antonym. Then round 4, idioms and phrases. Idioms and phrases. Idioms and phrases. I think I have already explained the idioms. Half of the idiom will be given. The child has to complete the remaining part. And sometimes phrases, I might even ask the meaning of the phrase sometimes. For example, the children are on cloud 9. What do you mean by that? Simple questions to identify whether the child has followed the meaning as well. Okay. Or maybe to complete the phrase. Okay. Either way. Sometimes the meaning, sometimes the phrases, meaning and phrases. Teacher, make a note.
Yes.
Yeah, meanings as well, because they belong to higher grades, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Then round 5, proverbs. Proverbs. Round 4, idioms and phrases. Round 5, proverbs. Okay. And round 7, acronym. Acronym means short forms. ACRONYM. Acronym. Short forms. Modern short forms. With regard to computer, language, there are so many short forms we use in our day-to-day life. Sometimes, I mean, these questions are based on, I mean, indirectly or directly asking the children to go to the base to understand something that's normally not taught in the classrooms. Something to make them research or look for outside the books and the classrooms. That's what we want. And next is, I think, round number 7 is speaking. Speaking. We give you a topic. What teacher, I think last time we did, before the beginning, we give the topic and the children get a lot of time to prepare and they come prepared. I think that's much better before the beginning of that category 5. Those who are participating in the competition will be given the topic so that they can prepare. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. We can give it the group itself.
Itself. Yeah.
Topic.
No, that's right.
And this
So
timing we need to discuss. We need to decide it. That means on day before
that's
or
right. When the
before.
when the program is on, we may not be getting so much time to I mean for the child to think, that makes the program boring because all of this will remain silent. Only the child will be thinking. I think like we did last time. Last time we did it this way. We gave the topic well in advance before the child comes to the microphone or the video. That's much better.
Okay, from there we can find out how they are pronouncing or how they are presenting. From that we can find out the.
That's right. Let them prepare. Let them prepare well in advance and then compare. I mean, appear for the exam.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That is much better. Because when the child is right in front of you and he is thinking and writing, just like IELTS examination. IELTS examination, there is one part is there for speaking. They will get a topic and the candidate will be given 1 minute to 60 seconds to write and speak. That 60 seconds will be silent, but we don't like to have that. Instead, we give the topic well in advance, let the children prepare it or even write down and prepare it, but we will not encourage the child to read out from a piece of paper. We want the child to be on his own, without being assisted, without being prompted from anywhere, and the child should speak on her own or on his own. I hope it's clear. Okay, that's speaking. So I go over the category 5 once again. Category 5 includes students from class 9, 10, 11, and 12. And round 1 includes spelling, round 2 pronunciation, and that will probably include the phonetic scripts as well. And round 3 is synonym and antonym. Round 4, idioms and phrases. Then round 5, proverbs. Round 6, speaking. No, acronym. Acronym. And the last one is speaking. I hope it's clear. Questions, if any?
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
Are we supposed to use an advanced version of vocabulary or just informal?
I didn't get you. Could you please come again?
Sir, should our vocabulary be more advanced than the categories below us?
You mean you're talking about the difficulty level of the vocabulary?
Yeah.
Are you? We have chosen words mostly from the book and about 30 or 40% from outside. So you can expect the difficulty level definitely will be a little higher.
So one more doubt.
Okay.
For the speaking level 2, are we expected to use a more difficult,
It's up to you. It's up to you. You show your ability. It's an open court. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Because if you use, your argument, because normally we look for a different pattern in the sense that when you present something, there must be a beginning, middle, and an end. And whatever words you use, it must be convincing, relevant, and focused. That's all. Okay. Thank you. Any other queries, please? Any other person? Teacher?
Yeah, I think, sir, you have explained everything in a clear way itself. No more doubts.
Okay.
Anyone is there? Any queries means you can clear it now within 5 minutes. 5 more minutes we are having, children.
Yes,
Sir,
Mika.
yes, Afia.
Afia, please.
So for the speaking level, how should I expect for the difficulty of the topics? Like, would it be too challenging?
It's not too challenging. It will be, the difficulty level will be medium because you are all senior students. So we expect something little more, not more than something beyond your classrooms, family, and your world. Little bit. Maybe maybe a proverb. Maybe what's your opinion about something around you, etc. Something a little beyond the classrooms and family.
Okay, not like international topics and all, right?
No, not at all. I don't know because we are, this is just the beginning, We would like to. We have the stuff, but I appreciate if you could do, justice to the subject. Simpler, not very interesting. Not very difficult. You should try to make the topic and the talk interesting and meaningful. That's all.
Okay, sir. Sir, another doubt too. I would like to know about the selection round.
Teacher, selection round. Then we will include 1 or 2 or 3 sections from this, and
yes, from the category 5, we will be first 3 or 4 rounds will be there for the selection round. From that, the best, those who are presenting in a good way, we will be checking that presentation. And anyway, judges will be there now. So we will be checking the points also. According to the points, we will be selecting the student, those who are having more points. Okay. And they will be having the final rounds.
Okay.
We may have 3 or 4 rounds at the beginning, choosing spelling, pronunciation, or maybe acronym or something to choose to pick up the possible candidates for the final. Yes.
The rounds may be changed. So the order may be changed, not the first, second.
That's
so
right.
that we may be changed later. So anyway, all the rounds will be there in that. Okay.
Definitely the questions will be from the rounds given. That's only the order may change.
Only the, order may be changed.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, this is for category 3. Will you provide any practice to students, ma'am? Since this is the first competition for them, any practice will you provide, ma'am?
You can go through the study material, ma'am. We will be asking most of the section from there itself. We have given the rounds also. According to the level of the student, that means category 3 means grade 3, 4, 5 students will be there. Within that level only, we will be asking the questions and they can answer it.
And ma'am,
thank you, ma'am.
When and where the exam will be?
Sorry?
When and where the exam
exam
date?
will be?
It is a Zoom platform online. The exam date, I think teacher will announce.
Sir, we can give the dates now itself. Sir, anyway, I'll be sending in the group also. And according to the strength, category 1 and 2 will be having the strength is more. Category 3, 4, 5, we can do accordingly.
So the first day which groups will have the test. We can announce that as well.
Sorry, sir?
I mean, we begin with which group first? Grade 5.
So 23rd, we can begin with the category 4 and 5. Category 5 will be first. 23rd, morning 9 o'clock, we can start the competitions. So 9 to 10:30, category 5 will get over. By 11 onwards, we can start category 4. It will be on 23rd. Okay. And the same day itself, category 2, we can do it from 2 o'clock onwards.
And
Okay,
it
sir.
is Zoom meeting, like it will be on Zoom.
It will be on Zoom and we will be giving the chess numbers. According to the chess number, maybe category 4, we will be having one group only. The students are like category 5. 5 we will be having only one group. So we will be asking together only. Together means according to chess number, we will be contacting one by one. Next, category 5 also we are having that students, and category 4 also we can do it on 23rd morning itself. We will be giving the time slot. Okay, we'll be giving the time slot. Accordingly, you can join the link and we can attend it. Till that, you will be having the waiting room. Okay, we will be giving the details to you. Category 4 and 5 will be on 23rd morning. And category 2 will be 23rd afternoon. By afternoon, we will be arranging that also. Okay, so in that time itself, we will be doing the selection round and the selected student have to stay back and we will be finding out the spell champion from that itself. So we can do it like that, sir?
Yes, definitely. And I would like to add a couple of points. Can I?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please. Make sure this is an impartial test, impartial examination. We don't favor anybody and we don't underestimate or overestimate anybody. So similarly, we expect the same thing from parents as well. We have children, we are parents and grandparents as well. So please don't help them. Just once they are right in front of the camera, you can also sit with them, but don't try to write something from behind or prompt them from behind. If anything, such kind of meddling or intervention is detected, immediately we will disqualify the candidate. Make sure that. Because we are impartial, we are unbiased. Because we are now, the third season is in progress. We have been conducting this program for the last 3 years to nearly 30 or odd schools. So we have a good reputation. We don't tamper with it. We don't dilute it. Please make sure you cooperate with us. Right? If you want to see the program, you can sit with the child, but not prompt or help the child in any way when the examination is on. I hope it's clear. Okay. And another point, second point is keep the video and audio and all other accessories on. When the coordinator says that keep the video on, don't keep the video off, because we want to see the child, how he reacts to our question. We can read from here the movement of the face and the facial expression. So it is easily detectable, Never ever imagine that nothing is invisible. Everything is visible, okay? And another thing is, well, the child must be audible and it must come close to the microphone, and the focus light must be faced on the child, not from behind, so that we can see. Sometimes what the children do is they will sit against the light. They should sit facing the light so that the light will be on the face and the child, we can read the child from the face itself. Okay, and we hope the examination will be over in a couple of days' time. In any event, that's a remote possibility that we are not able to conduct ourselves through all these sessions. We might go to maybe a third day or so. That is remote possibility. What do you say, teacher? In case.
Yes, in case, yes.
In case, for example, it is taking a longer time, don't get disappointed. We'll see the job through right after the time. And if we need, we may conduct it another day as well for the remaining portions. Okay. I hope we'll all of you contact, and all the necessary relevant information will be provided by Bushra teacher, because she is the coordinator. She is the one taking the initiative in seeing the examination conducted properly, and it is the good reputation that prevails. And I hope that you will continue to benefit, and your schools and the children as well. Thank you.
I have one question.
Yes, Sudhir.
When you ask spelling for children, so what is the expectation? Means he just spell out, or he has to write on some paper and then
No.
spell?
If he prefers to write it down in order to speak it properly, that is accepted. But I think what is important in lower category is their pronunciation. Accent is important,
Yeah. But
Yes.
see, first round is for the category 3 is the spelling.
Okay.
Right. So if you ask any spelling for them, it is very difficult to directly pronounce, like find FIND find. Rather than if they phonics, they can write like FIND and then can tell you, like, is there
Yes.
some process?
They can repeat it any number of times. That's okay. If I say find or find or find, come again, I give them opportunity. We always encourage.
Okay. So they can write and then they can tell you.
Yes,
Sure.
they can use a plain paper.
Yeah, they can use it. No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
But what I said is the parents should not write on the paper and project it to them from behind the monitor.
Yes, you can watch them, but yeah, it is easy to write and then can spell.
Yes, let them
Yes,
write.
we will be getting the facial expression. From the facial expression, the students will be getting that.
So we will disqualify in such kind of intervention or unfair means won't be tolerated. That's what we are saying. The child may write letter. This exam or this test is primarily meant for the children to improve their language. That's it.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Sir, will the question will be individual or in a group, sir?
Individual.
Individual. We will be giving the chest number. We will be calling out the chest number. Accordingly, the child can give the answer. Okay.
That's number. Each student will have a number.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
What is the date for category 3 and 2?
Okay, I'll be explaining that. Category 4 and 5 will be on 23rd morning. Category 5 will be there 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and category 4 will be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the same day, category 2, we will be conducting from afternoon. Okay. So category 2, 4 and 5 will be on 23rd May. And category 3 will be on 24th from morning 9 a.m. onwards. And category 1 will be in the afternoon. I hope it's clear. Anyway, today I'll be giving in the group the remaining details, everything I'll be giving in the group itself.
Teacher, one more thing. You can send them the rounds and the group specifically, category.
Yeah, together. I'll be doing in the group, sir. Anyway, more than 249 members are there in the group, so I'll be clearing that.
Yes, make the corrections as well. I think we have incorporated 1 or 2 points more as we were talking. That's it.
Okay, sir. Any other queries? I think it's time up, 11:15. Shall we?
Well, since there are no response from the teachers as well as students, I think it's time for us to wind up. Shall we call it a day? Okay, thank you. Looking forward to seeing you sometime, maybe in a week's time.
Anyway, next Sunday also you will be having a question answer section. If you have any doubts or anything, means you can keep the doubts and all. You can clear with sir. Okay.
Yeah, collect all your doubts and keep it ready, and we meet next coming Sunday. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable time, and thank you, my dear students. And get ready for preparing this one. Okay, even if you are having the summer time, your vacation is going on. But along with that, take this also in a vacation cool mood itself. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.